remember that the prayer position is not pointing up to heaven because somebody up there might help. It's completing one's own personal energy circuits. It's what's called a mudra. This is out of Indian, a lot of the great spiritual wisdom from that continent. And also, of course, acupuncture, etc. But particularly mudras, that's a mudra. Yes, and so it's connecting energy circuits of our physical body, the etheric body, and also, yeah, I won't say anymore. It's just, you could write a book on it. It really is a profound healing, a profound energy posture. And when we put the master crystal between our hands, we're balancing the giving and receiving, the male and the female. Also ask you to visualize that from the point at the top of your master crystal, there is a fountain of golden light. And that fountain of golden light goes to everybody else's master crystal. So we're creating like an umbrella, like a web of light all around the world. And as we hold that energy, it is connecting to everybody, every living thing, whatever it might be. And of course, particularly fellow humans. Just to remind you that as I dedicate the space, please echo whatever I'm saying as your intention for your space where you're sat. So we've got our collective space through that web connected through the crystals and through our intent. But each of us are creating a dedicated space where you are sat now. So please echo either out loud if you want, or silently in your own consciousness and intent. I call forth and invoke the planetary and cosmic spiritual hierarchy to establish and activate a gigantic ascension column in this room. I ask that it be connected to a gigantic pillar of light and to this group's planetary and cosmic antakarana, the light, the tube of light that connects us with our own monad and higher self. I call forth and invoke the Lord Melchizedek, the Mahatma and Metatron, to bring down the platinum net through each of us, through our rooms, our buildings and area. The only higher frequency, platinum is the highest frequency color available to Earth and very cleansing. The only higher frequency is the clear light of the divine, which has no color. Platinum net will clear each of us, our rooms and our buildings and our areas of any negative and imbalanced energies on all levels. I now call against the planetary and cosmic hierarchy for a planetary and cosmic axitonal alignment now. This will balance all meridians and instantly align all of us, all of our energy with the divine and the consciousness of the spiritual hierarchy on all levels. I now call to the spiritual hierarchy and inner plane, ascended masters, to anchor and activate the golden white ascension flame. Please visualize this in your heart and it within the pillar of light. The source of this flame is the spiritual ashram of Serapis Bay, which is Luxor Temple in Egypt. You may ask for a permanent anchoring of that flame if you wish. I also would like to invoke the archetypes, the patterns, the beings, the principles of the emanation of the divine. There's the Archangel Metatron, El Shaddai, and the Archangels Ratziel, Zafkiel, Zadkiel, Camiel, Raphael, Haniel, Michael, Gabriel, and Sandalphon. I welcome and invoke to join with us the Ascended Masters. These are people just like you. They've lived their lives, but when they were on the earth, our earth, because they're our Ascended Masters and female, master is both, they totally got it, that they were the divine. They were not the story. They moved past action, reaction, and a sense of identity, personality, self. They didn't lose their personality because that's our vehicle of living, but they knew that it was just a story, it wasn't who they were. And then through that amazing level of unconditional love that they had for themselves, knowing they were that love, as they stayed as a web of light to bless and hold all of incarnate humanity in that love. So we might imagine encircling the earth, interweaving with the golden light, golden web that we're holding, a web of light that is the absolute unconditional love of the Ascended Masters. There's 144,000 of them that do this service, equal male and female, and equal male and female incarnations. And they just hold this energy for us. Just as a blessing, as an invitation to remember. And also, each galactic race that is connected to its soul, connected to the divine, also will have members of that have also taken their ascension. So these are the people that we call the galactic masters, and different galactic systems, and they have different numbers. There's some where virtually everyone is a master. There's others still working towards that, like we are. And the affirmation of a master is this, and the I am is there, they're not becoming this, it's a state of truth. They don't have a soul. Their truth is, I am the soul. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed design. I am the monad. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed design. I now invoke the Archangel Michael and his legions of angels to create a golden dome of protection around each of you and around the collective. The Archangel Michael serves on the first ray, and his specific function is protection. Just to flag up that protection is not a defense system. It says here that the Archangel Michael serves on the first ray. So the affirmation of the first ray is the will of the divine, and nothing else has a place. And that is what the new great invocation is also saying. And remember, we have passed the turning point. We've simply to embrace it and live it. So from the point of light that I am, I let light stream forth from the mind of God. Earth radiates with light. From the point of love within the heart of God, I let love stream forth from my heart. I am the Christed soul on earth. From the center, where the will of God is known, I let divine purpose guide me. The purpose which all masters know and serve. From the center of the divine human race, let the plan of love and light work out. My love seals the door where evil dwells. I am the light and love and power, living God's plan on earth. Bringing your conscious awareness, feeling your hands and feeling them holding the crystal. So this is like the first part of a healing. We've dedicated the space. Before we dedicate the space, I stated our prayer, our truth, our mission to reawaken that divine connection, to energize it, for it to be the truth that we live from all the time. This higher mind, this unconditional soul self. So placing our hands, being aware, we're placing our hands on the master crystal. And the intention is that the left hand is on the higher heart center. The right hand is on the solar plexus. That is the physical function, the physical representation of our prayer. And that energy is imbued within this crystal and connecting to that web of light. We now extend ourselves as conscious awareness and intend, visualize, or just know that now you can extend your consciousness all around the earth. If it works for you, then make the earth really little. Like a loving, unconditional presence of love, embracing the whole earth without judgment, without agenda, just presence. And we ask now that the most perfect angel or angels imbued their energy There, presence of the divine within our group consciousness. And every breath you take, we take as a group. Like a pulse round the earth. And every breath we take, what we breathe in is the angelic energy. We are it. We let go of individual self and just melt. No agenda, no hope, just love. And I ask the Archangel Michael to ground this healing in the here and now, seal and align all dimensions. Very carefully, very determinedly, just let all the angelic energy dissipate, return from whence it came. And when that has happened, you become very aware of your own consciousness again, and it's connecting to everyone. So again, very determinedly, very clearly, bring your own conscious awareness back to yourself. Think of your body, think of your room, feel your weight on the chair, feel your hands on the crystal, be very aware of you. This when that feels complete, then we disconnect the hands, which means we put the crystal down. Any remaining energy, just let it flow from your hands or through your feet down into the earth.